Novice to experienced picklers. The game of pickleball is now bigger than ever here in Quincy and even across the country. This evening, people unfamiliar with the sport got a chance to learn the ropes. The Quincy Park District held a free intro to pickleball event at Berrian Park. Participants learned all of the basics of the game and got a chance to practice one-on-one. Organizers say they have seen a big increase in younger generations becoming interested in pickleball.
This is unlike tennis, where you have to master a serve to be able to play ping pong, other sports, badminton. After a few minutes of some basic instruction and learning the basic shots, you can be out there playing games. And it's just a lot of fun. It's captured everybody's attention.
If you were unable to make tonight's learning opportunity, the Park District will hold another event similar to tonight's on September 19th at Madison Park.